So one thing I'd like to see in a situation like this before you do scuttle is a bit of communication.
Yeah.
I'd like to see communication because one, I'm not sure who pinged miss on you, dear, on the cane. But firstly, I would be pinging this. I would be pinging this and pinging danger for Yorick just in case he hasn't seen this because you're bot side and you know Kane's going top side. So that's the first communication I made. The second one is similar to what I said earlier. Nort has the setup for this gank. You cannot initiate this gank unless they are all the way up here, right? Because then you can come round, try bush, and gank, right? But in a situation like this, where this is a potential gank because you can just walk through with your sweepers and come through undetected, but you need to communicate to Nautilus that you're coming. So instead of doing this rift, I would ping on my way 2-3 times and come straight round. And if Nautilus responds, we go for the gank. If Nautilus doesn't respond, we go for the scuttle. And that way you don't waste any time, but you give yourself and your bot lane 2 options. Hey, I can just do this scuttle, or hey, I can come gank your lane. And in this situation, you could actually maybe... See this? If you pinged on your way here, and you do ping on your way, it's just after scuttle. See how the fight's already over by the time you get here?
Yeah.
Whereas if you ping, even a little bit before this. So as soon as this comes up, 3:30, there's 2 options here. Whereas you're only seeing 1 option. You're seeing scuttle first.
How do I predict my bot lane? How do I know that a fight's going to happen? How do I know where it's going to be beforehand?
Your camera position. So the first thing is you scan the lane. So you jump over here with your F keys or you drag with your minimap. Over here, you look, and while I'm looking, I would go, holy fuck, this lane is a good position. Like, look, right? The minions are up here. Yeah. These 2 have to walk up to get CS. Nautilus is in a bush. And so you can scan this lane and see that. I'm just saying it, pointing out the obvious, but I know you know this as well. And so then...
Well, I didn't consider, like, the Nautilus in a bush. Like, they don't know the Naut is there. They won't see the ability coming in. Like, yeah.
Exactly. But that's what happens when you scan over. You see all this information. But if we never scan over, all we see is scuttle as the viable option.
Yeah.
So we just pan over, and this is where we ping. At 3:29, we ping on our way 3 times, 2-3 times, whatever you use, and you see how Nautilus responds. If he pings on his way as well, or if he goes for the hook, you run straight away to this fight. But instead, what happens? Nautilus does the engage without you.
Yeah.
See, you'd be here right now, sweeping, ready for this gank. Pinging, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. Naut, let's pull the fucking trigger. And then pull the trigger. You're already here. You're running across. And then watch this play out.
I'm like freaking 10 seconds away.
Yeah, you're here. You're here and you kill them. Both. And Samira doesn't die, which is key as well.
Yeah.
Instead, we come late. Samira trades 1 for 1. And all you get to do is push this wave in. The clip you've just watched is an excerpt from one of my many coaching sessions that I run with my clients. And in my coaching sessions, I do things a lot differently to most League of Legends coaches, where they just tell you what to do and they never say why. If you're interested in coaching like this, coaching that actually allows you to learn how to play the game correctly, play better, and achieve your rank goals, rather than getting just like backseat coach like, you know, a certain infamous coach who's just recently stopped coaching, well, you know where to look. Check out the links in my bio. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more content like this, please go check out my channel. I've got dozens of clips.